Okay, so last bit of information that I'm going to share on TikTok, and this is one of the messages that came through, and I'm going to try and make this short. So, things that we are telling ourselves that are holding us back, right? Because we are operating from lack and limitation. I'm going to say that. Now, you do not have to wait to start living the life that you want. That is what Spirit told me. You do not have to wait to start living the life that you want, right? Now, you may ask, okay, well, let's say the life that I want is on a yacht in Greece, right? And let's say you, at the time, don't have the coinage for that, right? That does not mean that you cannot start embodying the principles and the attitude of a person that you feel has the money to own a yacht and be just like sailing in Greece, right? What is this person like when they wake up every day? What do you think their morning routine is like? What do you think they think about? What do you think they do? I want you to start aligning yourself and tuning your energy into that frequency, right? Law of resonance, right? Start transmuting that energy of how you think that individual is into how you're going to start moving, right? Take that leap and start being in alignment with that energy. As soon as you migrate over and you're within that frequency, it's success. Remember what I said earlier when I said success is just a byproduct of you being in alignment? Boo boo. That yacht that you want to be sailing in Greece is just a byproduct of you being in alignment with that energy, right? It's just like people to always say stuff like, oh, my life is never going anywhere. Life is so hard. I'm always struggling. And guess what, baby? You always going to be struggling because that is the energy, that is the frequency that you are on. So what is the universe going to do? It's going to give you more of that energy because that is the path that you're walking on. If you constantly talk about struggling, you're always going to struggle. And I say this all the time. Rappers are the best manifestors. You want to know why? Because they talk their shit in them rap videos and everything is fucking rented. And then what happens? Then it's not. Then they're multimillionaires. Then the cars and the houses and their jewelry are actually really theirs. Why? Because they're aligning themselves with that frequency. That's what they're doing. They're talking their shit in their rap songs and they're living it. They're literally mimicking it in front of our faces, even though everything on that shoot is fucking rented, right? So you do not have to start, you do not have to wait to start living the life that you want. I will say this again. You do not have to wait to start living the life that you want. You don't have to wait for the right partner. You don't have to wait for the right career. You don't have to wait for the right amount of money to come through. And why is that? It's because it's all energy, right? So, okay. So, before you meet that partner, right? Before you have that career, that dream job, whatever it is, before you have the right amount of money, because these are all things that we say are holding us back. Oh, when I meet the right partner, oh, when I have the right job, oh, when I have the right amount of money. Stop. Spirit says stop. Spirit says this is limitation and this is lack, and you're creating it. Spirit says that all of these things are all energy, right? It's you. All of these things are energy, right? And if you want these things, if you want the partner, if you want the career, if you want the money, I need you to get in alignment, right? I need you to be vibrating on that frequency of the things that you want. I need you to take inspired action towards these things, right? Prime example, people always say, oh, I just met the right partner when I least expected it, when I wasn't worried about it. Why? Because you are in alignment. You were doing the healing work on yourself, right? You wasn't worried about being with nobody because you were content with yourself. You were in love with yourself. And then poof, this person just appears in front of you. Feels like, oh, where have you been all my life? Babe, I was just waiting for you to get in alignment with me so we can meet up. So that energy can transmutate and I can be here. So that I can be the byproduct of you being in alignment with the energy and the frequency that you needed to be in alignment with. Oh, my dream job. I just got it because you was in alignment with it. So that energy was energying. Oh, this money just came out of nowhere because you were not in a space of lack. You were in a space of abundance. You were not worried about it. You knew that it was going to come through. You trusted the universe. You trusted your own energy, knowing that you can transmutate that energy into the abundance that you require. When we put our lives on pause and say that we cannot do something because we don't have this right now, it's because we are living in a state of limitation, right? And so we put our own lives on pause, right? We are the creation of these manifestation blocks that happen because we are not allowing ourselves to be in alignment and that energy to be transmuted onto whatever level we needed to be transmuted into, whether that's a person, a career opportunity, or cash. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this last thing, and that's gonna be it. But this is a message that I feel like spirit just like packed into me. And this is I'm not gonna lie, this is me for sure. Um, Stop trying to align with people who are not in alignment with you. And I'm going to say that I don't have to explain that, but I'm going to do it anyway. When I say stop trying to align with people that you know are not in alignment with you, stop trying to convince people that you're the right person for them. Stop trying to convince friends that they should stop fucking up their lives. Stop trying to convince family members that they should be open minded and less judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody. Stop trying to convince people of anything. That's not your job. That's not your job. And the more that you try to convince people, the more resistant they're going to become. Instead of trying to align people with the energy and the frequency that you're on, how about you just stay on your path, vibrating how you're vibrating, be in alignment with your purpose, and then allow those people that naturally are vibrating on the same frequency as you to join you on that path. There's no hard work for you. So why are we causing ourselves this hard work? Why are we being with people that we know are not in alignment with us? I was talking to somebody a while ago for a little bit, knowing damn well we didn't want the same things. Why was I wasting my time? Why? Because I was trying to get this person to understand, because there were a lot of things that I liked about them. That this is we got to be in alignment, right? No, we didn't. We didn't need to be in alignment. And once I figured that out, and once I stopped living in lack and limitation, and realized, oh yeah, it's all these other people out here for me to date. I was just like, oh, why am I doing that? Why am I not just aligning myself with people that align with me? Because that would be easier, right? Okay.